Okay.
Personally, I have a lot invested in this one. My hometown, Mineola. For the most part, this district stays the same. One big team falling out in Pottsboro, but
One
they're
big
replacing
team
it
coming in.
and that's Malakoff, defending 3A Division I state champions. And I was talking with Mineola Superintendent Cody Mize last week. We were texting back and forth, and coincidentally, that was one of the teams that he brought up was Malakoff, talking about just how successful of a football team that they have been when you think about their enrollment size.
Yeah.
They're about 100 students less than what Mineola
They're a
turned
small
in.
school.
They are a small 3A D1, but they are a powerhouse football team.
And it's not just football.
And it's not
They're
just
great at
football.
baseball too.
Yes, they are.
So, but yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you look at this, we were talking about Mineola Mount Vernon, but Mineola Malakoff, excuse me, but there's another big team down there, Winnsboro Red Raiders. Malakoff and Winnsboro played each other in the playoffs last year, round 3 or 4,
Past
I believe.
2 years.
The past 2 years, that's
and
right.
Malakoff has knocked them out both times.
So that's a fun one to look at. That's going to be a fun one to watch.
I have your, whatever week they play next year, I have your game of the week. Malakoff, Winnsboro.
I think that's a good candidate. I think that's a good candidate.
I think it's a good one. The team that's missing off the screen is Rains. They had a down year last year. Coach Oakes taking over as the new head coach over there. You know my ties with Emory.
Yes.
Love Emory. Have a lot of love for people over there in Emory.
That's right.
Rains has kind of fallen on some tough times in football, though. They've had a rough few seasons. But yeah, to your point, Malakoff, Winnsboro being in the same district, that's awesome. That is going to be phenomenal football. Don't count out Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon played this Malakoff team in the second round last year.
The second round, we were there. That was our game of the week.
It was.
That was our last game of the week.
The last game of the week.
Sure, it was at the Rose.
At the Rose. It was, that was a night.
That was a night.
But yeah, this is a fun district. I think Eustace has been down recently, so I don't know how competitive Eustace will be in this district. But I think you got Malakoff and Winnsboro 1 and 2. Mount Vernon probably sitting there at your 3.
Yeah.
And then you got Mineola, Rains, Eustace, and Commerce battling for that 4th spot.
That's right. And in Commerce, they had some good battles last year. So that's going to be a fun one to see how that one kind of plays out over the stretch of district play.
And I know they're not one of our schools, but Pottsboro, for those wondering, moved to District 6. They're playing a bunch of Dallas schools, including, and then Palmer, Pilot Point, and Whitesboro as well. And Malakoff was in District 5 last year with Groesbeck, Maypearl, Mahia West, and Whitney. That district added Grandview, lost Malakoff. Not bad.
Yeah, kind of like what we were talking about earlier with Van losing Carthage, gaining Gilmer.
Yeah.
It's kind of along those same lines. You lose Malakoff, but hey, you get a Grandview Zebra team that has historically been pretty dang good.